What's up, everybody? Electric Infamous here, and welcome back to my channel. Yes, this is a live stream, so just give you guys a heads up if any viewers come in here at all. I do have my comments and my viewership not showing up. I turned them off, so I thought I'd bear that in mind. So here we go. While we are going to be working on some side stuff, maybe do some main story, if any. Basically, the name of this video is going to be called Speculations and Theories of Kyle Crane here in Dying Light, and a little bit in the following as well, so that way we could be able to finally, hopefully, get this whole entire rumor or theory or speculation out of the gate or right out of the window, either or. So here we go. These are my own personal speculations or theories. So when I first finished the Dying Light, the following after I finished Dying Light, the main game itself, I came to the conclusion that I felt like that Kyle Crane is alive, for one, okay? And the reason why I feel this way is because you have to think of it this way as well. There is something that I really wanted to really think right out of the gate, or try to get to a certain point of trying to understand all this. I feel that after you finish the following, which is the expansion to Dying Light, there are two different endings, okay? The one ending is basically like it's not really an Easter egg, but it's a secret ending. That's pretty much what it is. And that secret ending is when Kyle Crane finds the detonation codes for a nuclear bomb, which is hidden inside either the bunker to where you go up against the Night Mother, or it's going to be in a van. Okay? And then the other ending is when Kyle Crane basically becomes the volatile just as he climbs up from the bunker after killing the Night Mother. I actually recently found, not recently, but it's quite recent. It was like maybe a couple of months back. I finally figured out that which one was the canon ending. And the canon ending is, in fact, and no doubt, the ending to the following is when Kyle Crane comes up from the bunker after killing the Night Mother and killing the volatile. Okay? Now, this is where my speculation and my theory lie in terms of that ending of Dying Light the following, because of the fact I feel that, like I said, I do feel that Kyle Crane is alive. I really do. And here's why. My own personal theory or opinion or preference or speculation, hence the name of the video. But I will say that the reason why I say I think Kyle Crane is alive, not just because of him turning into the volatile just right before the following DLC ends. I believe not only is he alive, but I do believe he has the same ability as to that of the Night Mother, where that she is able to communicate through telepathy. Yes, as you probably maybe have finished the Dying Light the following DLC, the Night Mother has the ability to use telepathy as a talkative experience. That's for what I understand. So, now, going back to my own theory about this whole entire thing, though, too, because I remember I played the Be the Zombie mode with friends, maybe about a year or two ago, at least, if that. And there was also speculation that Kyle Crane could be the zombie and Be the Zombie mode. And now, while you may argue that maybe it's not possible, but there were some other types of contingencies or continuities of the zombie in the Be the Zombie mode. There was some similarities within that from other YouTubers that I have watched of this whole entire speculation of Kyle Crane being that zombie and Be the Zombie mode. And not only that, being the volatile, basically. It's a volatile, per se, after finishing the DLC the following for Dying Light. So, I mean, now do I believe that Kyle... Now, here's the thing. if Kyle Crane is alive, like I said, I actually think he might be alive. I do believe that there are going to be some kind of a way to where Kyle Crane could eventually, possibly, maybe meet Aiden Caldwell in Dying Light 2. We don't know that for sure because, like I said, or everybody else thinks, it's just pure speculation and or theory. I mean, that's what's really fun about these Dying Light games in particular, rather than the Dead Islands, because the Dead Islands are they're not much of a different game from the Dead Island series because they are zombie games, open world zombie games. But I'm veering just a little bit off topic here because I feel that, veering off topic maybe just every so often is alright, but, going back to the speculation or theories of Kyle Crane being the volatile after the DLC of the following, like I said, I really think wholeheartedly that he is... I really wholeheartedly think that he is alive. I really, really do. Because here's another one of my theories as well. As I finished the DLC, the following, and then once Dying Light 2 released, I also came up with another theory or speculation as to where, is it a possibility that there's an event that happened between the events of Dying Light 2 and that after the following DLC, I came up with a theory of this, and it's my own interesting theory, that Kyle Crane eventually probably could have not created, but could possibly maybe have spread the virus if he's still alive from the events of Dying Light the following to the presence of Dying Light 2, which is Old Villedor. And like I said, I'm only entitled to my own opinion here, or my theories or speculations, because that's what makes these games, that's what makes these types of things so great, because you kind of have to think of it as a what if type of scenario, or scenario, either two, whatever. So that's another thing that's what's fun about it, though, too. And it's a lot of fun thinking that type of speculation or theory or whatever. I mean, it's okay to have those. But anyways, but yeah, I don't find it I really don't find it very far-fetching, because I don't think it is kind of far-fetched at all. It just makes it more interesting. So, yeah, I mean, I just wanted to share that, share my own opinion on something that I really truly think is the latter of that scenario. Listen to me. But yeah, it's amazing of having those types of thoughts. Now, another thing I do actually have to add is Kyle Crane is an interesting person in the first Dying Light. And what I like about that, too, leading up to the events of him becoming the volatile and how he's changed as a person from what he used to be when you first played the game. And I think that's another thing that you have to take into account. But how does that basically interpret the difference between, having the following, having its true, proper canon ending to that maybe Kyle Crane being still alive? I don't know. I really can't say that. Well, actually, I just did. So, excuse me. But yeah, it's just, like I said, it's something that you might have to maybe possibly consider, but I highly doubt it. But either or, like I said, having something like that or thinking about something like that just gives you certain kind of certainty to know that, everything is possible. Because another, and then going back to what I was previously stating about, like I said, if Kyle Crane is alive, like I said, to me, I do believe he is alive. I really do, because of the fact that, you have to think of it this way, though, too, like I said, in terms of the DLC and how it starts, of Kyle Crane coming up, seeing human beings, and then becoming the volatile, and then that's it. We don't see anything else after that. That's the ending of the DLC, the following, for Dying Light. And then when Dying Light 2 previously came out back in February of this year, 2022, there were some snippets of, not just snippets, well, yeah, there were just snippets of, like Spike, which was originally in the first Dying Light. And he said, I remember, if I remember correctly, he said, I really wish Kyle Crane was here. Or something like, I really wish Kyle Crane could have seen this. And that's and that's another thing that when I first heard that, I'm just like, okay, well, that's another thing that kind of really opens the barrier for that, for Kyle Crane being alive, because we can't say or hear or tell that Kyle Crane isn't or is alive. We don't know if he's still alive or not. We don't know that for sure. All we know is that what we saw as Dying Light fans at the end, close to, not just at the very millisecond of the end of Dying Light the following, you see Kyle Crane turning into a volatile. Okay? And after, like I said, and after that, you cannot tell me that he cannot be dead. You can't tell anybody that he can't be dead. Do we know that for sure? No, we don't. No one knows if he's dead or not. That's the fun part. But that's what's really fun. I like that. I like that mystery. I like that it might be dark in a way, but yes, it's the mystery of behind of, is Kyle Crane alive? And like I said, I know I intend to repeat myself. I'm going to go back to this. That if Kyle Crane's alive, like I said, could he possibly make an appearance in Dying Light 2? It's a possibility. Anything's possible, because you got to understand, it's like, when it comes to these types of games, in my own personal opinion, we don't know what's going to happen. We don't know what could happen. We don't know of how something like that could change a game history in terms of the Dying Light games, especially Dying Light 2, because if Kyle Crane's alive, how is he coming back? Will he be the volatile as he is? Will he be as like what the Night Mother was in the Dying Light the following DLC? We don't know that. We don't know anything for certain of what Kyle Crane can be capable of. That's another thing that's fun about that. And I love that. As funny as it may sound, but I like that. Like I said, I like that mystery. I like that type of explanation, or I like that speculation or theory, because that's what makes, I think that's what makes Dying Light and Dying Light 2 very unique. I feel like that Dying Light and Dying Light 2 really does things better and very differently than from what the Dead Island games did, because the parkour, the combat, yes, it might feel like Dead Island a little bit, but it's much more advanced. Techland did a great job of, of the gameplay mechanics, the parkour mechanics in Dying Light 1 and Dying Light 2. And that's what makes these games so great. But going back to the Kyle Crane thing, I just think it's one of those things that it's always going to be fun to think of something like that. It really is, because it's like you just got to think of What could possibly go wrong? Or what could possibly happen if Kyle Crane is alive? Like I said, we don't know if he's alive or not. We don't know that. No one knows. No one knows. Because all we know is, like I said, going back between the following DLC, after he rises up from that bunker and become the volatile, we don't know what happens next. We don't. Yes, they have an ending sequence cinematic, okay? They might show him that he died. But do we really know that? No, we don't. Well, for all we know, that could have been someone else. But like I said, that's what's fun about this. It's great. It's so much fun. Now, they Techland recently released a statement or an update on Dying Light 2's first DLC expansion, which was supposed to be slated coming out sometime next month. But they decided to delay it till September of this year. And, you know, I was a little disappointed at first, and I'm just like, you know, maybe it's okay. You know, because, you know, other than playing Dying Light 1 as I am now, but I'm still playing concurrently Dying Light 2 every so often because New Game Plus came out for it. And that's going to be a different video on that, though, too. And I think I might actually end up maybe doing something like that here soon, too. But anyways, yeah, like I say, you know, I really wanted to share this because I feel like not just as it being addressed by me or by any other maybe smaller YouTuber or, you know, like the big YouTubers out there, but even still, it's like, you know, like I said, you know, going back, you know, doing these types of theory or speculation or rumors, you know. But like I said, that's what's fun about it. That's what makes it so unique in that way. So, you know, but yeah, you know, like I said, you know, I'm very happy of how this video went. It's basically of a live stream because I don't know if that's maybe if that was the best way to do it. It's a possibility. I might just like download this video from my YouTube channel and then edit it from my computer because I do have a computer that can be able to edit stuff. But anyways, yeah. But anyways, this is the Electric Infamous here, and thank you for tuning in. I really appreciate it. I just thought I'd make this quick video. But yeah. But stay tuned here, and I'll chat with you guys later, and have a good rest of your weekend, and peace!